Sophia recounts an eerie experience she and her mother had in a house they intended to purchase. In August 2007, they visited a house built in the late 19th century, hoping it would be suitable for their new life. As soon as Sophia stepped inside, she felt an unexplainable chill run through her, but her mother had already bought the house, investing all their savings. Sophia tried to express her unease, even fainting from the overwhelming sensation, but her mother dismissed it as an overactive imagination influenced by horror films. They moved in, and the first unsettling sign was the front door opening on its own, which Sophia's mother attributed to the wind. A cold draft greeted them, making Sophia even more reluctant to stay alone in her room. Yet, her mother reassured her that she would adapt. Months passed, during which Sophia couldn't make any friends, feeling an underlying dread. One night, while she was listening to music in her room, the device turned off by itself. As she tried to turn it back on, it happened again, and she sensed a cold presence in the room. Then she saw her, a small girl with a hole in her head, dressed in ragged clothes, staring at her with empty eye sockets. Terrified, Sophia tried to flee, only to find herself trapped. Her mother's screams from outside mirrored her own horror. Finally, Sophia managed to open her door and found her mother in tears, insisting they must escape. Clutching each other, they shared their experiences. Sophia's mother had seen an old woman with a knife, threatening to gouge her eyes out. Sophia discovered fresh wounds on her body while showering, identical to those on her mother. In haste, they packed their belongings and fled to Sophia's aunt's house. Sophia's aunt listened to their ordeal and revealed the house's dark history. It had been used by a satanic cult, and one night, a woman among them brought a kidnapped child for a ritual. The child was murdered, her eyes gouged out, and her body hung in the living room. Since then, strange attacks plagued the house's inhabitants, and a family had gone insane before the house was abandoned. Unbeknownst to Sophia and her mother, they had been deceived into buying it by a dishonest owner.